there is more. And coming up next, guys, believe it or not, we actually have an honest beef set between two players. These guys reached out to Vape and me and said, you know what, guys, can you maybe host this on stream today? And Vape, you know what? We're gonna do it. You Lost Trash versus Force.
I'm not sure, man. He's going to think about this. What is the best choice? Homelander, I do believe, matches up pretty well with Sub-Zero. However, it looks like, yeah, that is going to be the top of the docket, bringing that patented Pharah. And You Lost Trash going double sub on us.
We love to see it, but most of the time, Vape, you talked about that, we see Force on Liu Kang. But today, I think he wants that W.
I do believe his Liu Kang is his best character. At the same time, Homelander, you cannot discount how good he is in this game. Laser beams immediately, though. Oh, turning on the sub ice armor. I like that strategy. Not getting zoned out, not anytime soon.
look at Kaizen sending it. Kaizen, I'm not gonna watch this. You gotta hit it in a real tournament.
No. You gotta hit it in the arena, man. That's where it matters. And however, it will be You Lost Trash right now. And Force, about as tied up as you can get. What is gonna be here? The overhead nails him. Are blowing right through that. There's the ice armor on yet again. Red,
oh, there's
and the big diabolical dash coming courtesy. And all right, the Polar Palm right now going to be doing some work, and so is that Sub-Zero cameo. And you notice that his Trash going all defensive right now, Ribs.
Good little micro dive from Force.
Good duck indeed. That was a Mallard duck, perhaps even a diver duck, but right now this is going to be us in the corner. Overhead, though, we spend some meter Ribs. Oh, the back two! He had the projectile parry up, coming courtesy of the Sub-Zero cameo.
Let's try to sneak in with the parry.
Overhead, that's going to be the round. Spend the fatal blow. No, he doesn't even need it. And that is going to be Force.
That'll get ratings.
All right, Rips. It is going to be Force in this bit of a beef set we have here in the arena starting off. Looking good. Trying to go for the up block. Not going to be there. Oh, completely whiffs on the Pharah Rips.
Yep, that is a big, big punish every single time, especially that close.
And another low. And an overhead, though. Do we spend any meter? We do not, though. Force trying to get anything started. Beautiful up block. Not going to get anything out of it, though. So pushing along strong into the air. He picks it up. Where's the Pharah? Show me the Pharah. Saving that for a rainy day, one would think. And still pressing along strong is going to be Force. He is looking to put this one away. There is the Pharah, but we've got some ice armor for your viewing pleasure.
Force right now in a very, very decent position. Look at this lively, babe.
It is looking very nice, but he needs to get more going. Keep in mind, if you get hit by any of those ice combos, if you land in any of those ice clones, this is going to be trash. Taking you for a ride, but this, wait. One more is all he needs. He's breaking the armor, and that is going to do it for us.
That's what I expected, chat. We're getting known for putting off the craziest shit ever.
Hanzo, one of the better Sub-Zeros you will see on the North American side. Who could forget about Buster? But who could forget about these ice slide combos coming courtesy of Trash? And all right, False block is looking good, though. The ice ball starts so slow in this game. Not his optimal starter, but there, he nails it as I called for it.
Man, babe, don't give me PTSD from the amplified ice ball MK11. You know, that was so quick.
Ribs right now does not want to see Sub-Zero like he was in MK11, and I can't blame him, but at the same time, this is going to be some spectacular gameplay.
Disarded and Takinada, they ruined the game for me. Shoutouts to both of the goats.
I will never. You guys don't know pain until those guys win 30 of your tournaments in a row. I can speak from experience, Ribs, and I'm sure you can as well. Order 1-2 into the clone. 72 degrees here in Johnny's Mansion. Things are only cooling down with this Sub-Zero going crazy. Double overhead, getting the full optimal. Flamingo looking great in the background as we head towards the corner. Diabolical dash is good.
You Lost Trash got the round lead, but he needs more than
again. Needs a lot more indeed, because Forrest is just starting up that engine, just starting to heat up. 2-1. Now Forrest waiting his turn. And the bomb squad on the loose, the back three, the back two. Solid defense from Forrest, by the way.
Yeah, there was some great reaction time, especially considering that this is an international matchup, Abe.
Oh, these guys don't care, man. They are here for the guts, the glory, and all the beef in the world. Beautiful start. Do you spend the fatal? No, not quite, not quite. If you had a chameleon cameo, something could have been there. All right, and now still, where's the diabolical dash? It's coming, Rips. You already know it.
Man, this is so freaking
Back
intense.
3-4.
This is a
Striker,
close
in
one.
case you... The Striker cameo behooving him tremendously, but wait, he jumps and that's
That's
gonna
huge.
be no.
Break
Is the
up. Wait,
cameo
no
available?
breakout. I was
it's
about to
not.
say, Vape, it is not gonna work. This is gonna be a shit ton of damage.
This is it. This is it. The cameo got hit. You are in trouble, and that is gonna be
wait.
trash. Knotting things up.
Finish him.
Bro, he's on the mic.
He was just doing a little voice test. He wants to make sure he's gonna be popping off adequately.
Fatality.
Guys, you can see it. It's getting hot in here.
wonder,
I
man.
have
I gotta
no
know the
idea.
origin story.
I honestly have no idea.
Back two gonna be no good. That's a full punish. He did not time that Striker correctly to keep him safe. And now four is gonna be taking all the damage he can. Four right now. This is where he'll keep you, and a nice Farah to meet you on the way down. I gotta say, Forrest, his defense is looking incredible in the say he's not getting hit with any of those back twos. And a beautiful up block though, coming from Trash. Back two is good. All right, Trash, this is where you got to keep this Homelander. This is going to be a no-fly zone. Nice. The jumping as well. Not going to be landing that, though. Right now, the life lead's somewhat negligible at this point. And now that Polar Palm doing some work, and now Trash starting to pull away.
Yeah, but he got him in the corner, and that's exactly
What's the
where
back two?
Sub-Zero wants to have you.
It is indeed. And now the jump in, no punish on anything here. This is going to be the round. And now four is starting to lose a lot of momentum as Trash really starting to come to life. That Striker cameo Rip's doing so much work.
Let's see. Right now, Trash definitely in the lead. Force, he needs an answer.
Back 3-4. Forward 1-2. And again, though, we have clone technology on the loose. Another grab that's up block the damage. And this is really Trash's round. This is his game. And now Force has got to do something. A back two. Another back two.
Force is in trouble right now. Trash with all the momentum in the back. Jumps in the corner. That was a ballsy move, and he has to pay the price for it.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit here. We use that armor, the Striker, to keep him safe. And this should be all Trash. He needs one more shot. Overhead, double overhead into the Farah. And the defense is just really shining through. And that Striker on the way to take you out. Okay. Once again, we are moving and we are cruising, trying to get that up block Striker again to chip you out. He's going to do it.
T-backs. You lost Trash.
Yo, you my son. You my son. You my son. Don't fit in my face. Get D-back, bro. D-back your mom. You my son, nigga.
Fatality.
I love it here, Rips. I love it.
Now
here.
I'm curious,
International
right?
matchup.
Because you mentioned that is Force's original main character, right? Most of the time when we see him here in the arena, he plays Liu Kang. And I'm still a little bit surprised that he started with Homelander.
I think the deal is Homelander, he's a lot easier to play. Liu, you got to do a lot more work. But in my opinion, though, it's his main character. You're going to be a lot better with your main. That is just how it works here. And now we've got a full zone fest, and that's going to favor, hang on a second, Trash, able to make his way in. And Trash, he doesn't care what character you come out with. You are going to die by his logic. A super defensive performance coming from Trash, though, is paying off in dividends. Rips, he can't get in. He can't, okay.
Yulos Trash is playing the matchup very, very solid.
And this should be the beginning of the end. Back two, another back two. It's a back two bargain sale. Up to the sky we go. And Rips, this is such a tough position if you're Force. The damage is scaling. He needs about one more. Oh, he called it out immediately.
Match point.
Holy moly, Trash.
Fight.
I would say Trash is on fire, but he's coming out with the ice. Forward four.
That was such
man,
a good
he is
punish
punishing
from
that
Trash.
every step of the way.
He is so solid with that. You gotta be quick.
Indeed you do, but now Forrest, this is going to be your last chance. You've got to make something work, or else you are going home and going to be the loser of this beef set. Oh, big call out though. Jumps and connects with the fireballs. And these two are swinging, man. They are playing angry. I'm a big fan of this, by the way.
That is a good set here, in my opinion. Of course, a little bit toxic, but at the end of the day, you know, we are watching some MK gameplay.
Of course, of course. Oh, calls him right out of that slide, and it's going to be Trash getting a little bit desperate there. And Force showing some signs of life. Whatever that was, I'll have two, man. Bring it back. Oh, no, Rips. This is not going to scale as well as you would hope. And now back to city population, you, bro.
That's going to hurt, my friend. Look at this. 40% to the kisser. Even more than this. Close to 50.
Oh, what? The last hit caught him. I'm pretty sure Force was not even expecting that. And the nickname we have for Forward is Forward Force, man, because if he gets that damage and still, he is going to be a long night at the office for you. The down two, getting that guaranteed damage. Back three. And right now, it will be Force on the receiving end of a lot of this chip. Forward four yet again, Motaro, to keep it safe.
Very good defense here from
goodness, man,
Eulos Thrash and Vape. T-Bags mid-match. Eulos Thrash is going crazy.
This should be enough. This should be enough to do it.
What the hell is this finish? What is this?
What
the finish?
Finish him.
Eulos Thrash is popping off, chat. I cannot believe what we're doing here tonight.